everyone, it's Miss Robin here to read you some stories about the beach because it's still summer and I hope you guys get to go to the beach a lot. So, the first book I'm going to read to you is called At the Beach with Dad. We just love Mercer Mayer books, don't we? Let's see what happens with the little critters when they go to the beach. Dad said, "Today we're going to the beach. Let's get ready." I ran upstairs and got my Captain Bunny snorkel kit and my Snuffle the sea monster inner tube and my sailboat, my speedboat, and 5 power critters. My little sister only took her little Miss Prissy inner tube. I ran out to the car and put everything inside. Then I heard Dad yell out the window, "Only take one thing." I had to put everything back to my room except my Captain Bunny snorkel kit. You can't have any real fun anymore. But Dad took our pail and shovel and put it in the trunk. That made me feel better. Mom packed a picnic lunch and sent us on our way. "You'll be sorry you didn't come," I called from the car. "No, I won't," Mom called back. I wonder what she meant. When we got to the beach, it seemed that everyone else had the same idea. We had to park very far away and carry everything out to the sand. That's what happens when it's a very hot day on the beach. Everybody seems to be going to the beach. The sand was hot and it burned our toes. Dad had to carry my little sister and me, but he didn't mind because he is strong. Dad found us a real good spot by the waves, but I thought it was too close. We all got wet, but I didn't mind because you're supposed to get wet when you go to the beach. We found a pretty nice spot out by the sidewalk, and not really on the sand. It was right next to the Glue Beak snow cone stand, and we all got snow cones. It was great. But I dropped mine into the picnic basket and it made the sandwiches taste better, but no one else thought so. Dad sat on a nice beach chair. My little sister and I sat on towels. After watching him, I think towels are better. What happened to the dad? He fell off his chair. And these are all the seagulls that you see at the beach. Sometimes they'll come and snatch your food. Little sister wanted to catch a seagull for a pet, so she threw some crumbs of bread to one. Dad didn't think that was a good idea, and we all found out why. That's what happens sometimes at the beach. It's not really good to feed the seagulls, or to even shoo them away. We just let them hang out. Then we ran down to the water to take a swim. I thought it was kind of weird that no one was in the water, but Dad said, "Great," and jumped in. I guess he didn't see the sign that said "No swimming today, jellyfish." He only got stung a little. Dads are so brave. They never cry. Poor Dad. We built the best sandcastle I ever saw, but it was in the way of the sand patrol jeep. Dad took a picture anyway. Then Dad said, "I have a great idea. Follow me." You know, going to the beach can be a lot of fun, but sometimes a wading pool in the backyard is even better. Dad is so smart. It's true, sometimes it's like a lot of work to go to the beach, so sometimes just sitting in your backyard in a pool is a really cool idea. I like that. Let's do this one. Oh, this is very funny. This is called, let's see what happens with this one. Danny McGee Drinks the Sea by Andy Stanton. Do you think someone can drink the sea? I think we need to read it and find out. One summer day, Danny and Franny McGee hopped into a car and drove down to the sea. The sea was all sparkling blue as it can be. I don't know about you, but I love the beach. "I bet I can drink it," said Danny McGee. Said Franny, "No, Danny, I cannot agree. You'll never drink all of it, Danny McGee." "I will, just you watch," replied Danny McGee. "Please fetch me a straw, and then you will see." So Fran fetched a straw that was longer than she. That's a pretty long straw. And Danny McGee started drinking the sea. In 10 minutes' time, there was no sea to see because all of the sea was in Danny McGee. I cannot believe it, said Franny McGee. You drank the whole thing. It's amazing to me. I'm just getting started, said Danny McGee, and he flicked out his tongue and he swallowed a tree. And he swallowed a bird, and he swallowed a bee, and he swallowed a cat who was drinking some tea, and he swallowed a fly, and he swallowed a flea. He swallowed a man who was learning to ski, and he swallowed a pie, and he swallowed a pea, and he swallowed the weather girl on the TV. You're naughty, said Franny. I'm telling you'll see. But Danny just giggled and swallowed a swee. And I know what you think, there's no such thing as a swee, but believe me, there was before Danny McGee. Looks like a snake. I will swallow it all, shouted Danny McGee, and he swallowed the sand where the sea used to be, and he swallowed the mountains and every last tree, and he swallowed the jungle, and he did it with glee. And he swallowed the people, and that includes me, and I'm writing this book inside Danny McGee. That is hysterical. Let's see what happens. He swallowed America, land of the free, and he swallowed up London, chim chim chiree. And he swallowed the whole alphabet, A, B, and C, and he swallowed all the numbers, 1, 2, 3. And he swallowed until there was no more to see. Mr. Robin's having trouble turning the page. Here we go. I swallowed it all, shouted Danny McGee. I'm the best. I'm the king. I'm the top of the tree. I did it, said Danny McGee. I got it all, everything, every last flea. But then Franny said, Danny, you didn't get me. And she opened her mouth and she swallowed Danny McGee. Little brothers can be so annoying sometimes. Isn't that so funny? So after he swallowed everything, she went and swallowed him. I love that story. So cute. Here's another one of my all-time favorites called To the Beach. This one's really funny. You know, when you go to the beach, you really have to make sure that you stay hydrated because it's really hot. So make sure you drink plenty of water when you're at the beach. The car is packed. We're on our way. We're going to the beach today. A block away, Kate starts to moan. We can't leave Fido home alone. Turn around, find Fido fast. He's curled up sleeping in the grass. The sun is bright. We squint our eyes. The beach umbrella, Mama cries. It's with the tote bag in the den. Grab them both and start again. Down the street, a sudden wail, babies yelling, ducky pale. Hit the brakes, reverse the car, retrieve the pail. But we don't get far when Benny shouts, I need a drink. Oops, the cooler's by the sink. Weave through cars, avoid a crash. To the kitchen in a flash. Make it through the traffic light. Papa says, who packed the kite? Quick, a U-turn. What a ride. There it is, beside the slide. There's the kite. Cross the bridge, now Anne's upset. Where's the beach ball? Where's the net? Mom swerves and the tires screech. Home again, then to the beach. I wish you'd learn to pack, I gloat. But wait a minute, where's my boat? Drive back home, it takes a year. Find the boat and fishing gear. You're certainly taking a lot of things to the beach, don't you think? That was it. We're packed at last. We're on the highway, moving fast. Now we're really on our way. We're going to the beach today. Oh no, a flash, a thunder crash, a sudden storm. We're turning back. Take the exit, traffic slow. Cross the bridge, it's stop and go. Back through town, we're near the end. Just one more street, then home again. Now it's pouring, dark as night. Hop out fast, unload the kite, the beach umbrella, cooler tote, the ducky pail, the dog, the boat, the fishing gear, the ball and net. Quick, before we're soaking wet. The car's unpacked. We're finally done. Just in time. What do you think's gonna happen? To see the sun. And they did the same thing. They just said, we'll just hang out on our backyard. So they have a pool and the boat, and Mom's lying on a towel, and here's their cooler, and the baby's happy, and there's the kite, and there's the beach ball. So sometimes, like I said, if you can't make it to the beach, you just could chill in your backyard. I have one more story for you about the beach, and it's called The Race to the Beach. Looks like a lot of animals are going to be racing to the beach. Let's see what happens in this book. This is by Anna Shuttlewood. The Race to the Beach. Let's see what happens in this book. One sunny day, the animals from the zoo decided to go to the beach. Peacock packed some sunscreen and Polar Bear put on his sunglasses. Elephant inflated a beach ball and Kangaroo found the kite. I think it's a theme that these are the things people like to take to the beach, huh? Leopard had heard rumors about a train that traveled to the sea, so the animals made their way to the station, and there it was. Warthog climbed aboard, Anteater hurried to her seat, Rhino settled back to enjoy the ride. Soon the zoo animals were on their way. I don't know about you, but I've never seen zoo animals at the beach. Before they knew it, the wide blue sea was in front of them. The happy animals spread out on the warm seaside sand. Fox looked for lost treasure and Zebra munched on a juicy watermelon. Tiger dozed in the summer sun, and Crocodile built a sandcastle. I like to build sandcastles on the beach. The day wore on as the sun rose high. The zoo animals started to get a little bored. And then Seal had an idea. I know, let's have a race, she said. From the seashore to the water, whoever can swim out the furthest wins. Everyone thought that sounded like a great idea. And of course, everyone wanted to win. And then Elephant saying, I will win, of course. And I guess this is a moose, and he says, I can swim fast if I want to. But Giraffe didn't seem interested in a seaside race. In fact, Giraffe didn't seem interested in the sea at all. Maybe giraffes are afraid of water, said Duck. Maybe his spots will wash away, said Hedgehog. Maybe giraffes can't swim, said the Boar. Giraffe didn't say anything. The zoo animals prepared for the big competition. Flamingo stretched and Yak jumped and Tortoise practiced his best turning leap. They all tried out their diving techniques. Boar landed with a plop. Lion was ready to make a big splash. Race time, called Seal. The animals started in a row, ready and waiting for the signal. On your mark, get set. Go! The animals dashed towards the water in a flurry of sand and seaweed. Polar Bear led the way. Tiger was a close second. Peacock's feathers fluttered as she ran. Boar trailed at the back of the pack. His little legs just weren't made for beach racing. Faster and faster the animals swam, but no one could catch up to Crocodile. His scaly legs slashed through the water. His swishy tail moved side to side through the waves. Crocodile seemed sure to win until "Oh no, where is the bottom? I can't reach the bottom. Help me! Help! Help! Help!" Giraffe thought he heard a cry. He looked up, but he couldn't see anything. He took off his sunglasses and stood stretching his neck up high. Then he saw two scaly arms waving and splashing furiously. Giraffe knew Crocodile was in trouble. He ran as fast as he could into the sea. Giraffe ran and ran, shells and seaweed splashing behind him. He ran past Tapir, he ran past Duck, and he dashed past Antelope. "Help!" shouted Crocodile. Giraffe reached out with his long lean neck and he grabbed Crocodile by the back of his bathing suit and pulled him out of the water. Giraffe carried Crocodile from the depths of the sea to the safety of the beach. The zoo animals unanimously agreed Giraffe was the winner of the race. Not only had he rescued Crocodile, but he really did get the furthest into the sea. To this day, no one is really sure if Giraffe can swim, but since giraffes are clearly brave and heroic, the animals decided it didn't really matter at all. So that's another thing when you go to the beach, you should be really safe and hope that somebody's there if you need any help. Okay, well that's it for today, so I hope